Locked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the banks of the Raritan of Piscataway, New Jersey, SHI Stadium, home to the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the Rutgers Scarlet Knights offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Right, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. They got him down quickly after the pick, but he'd already made the biggest play, and they've got it at the 38.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Great place to start for this offense. Got a man, it's Francis. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Touchdown, Michigan! A great catch and run for 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Here's the handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. To the air on 2nd down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Rifles it down the middle. Got his man. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Wolverines are in the hurry-up.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Looking to throw again. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking to fire. Caught behind the line. It's Olave. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Unleashes one. Makes the catch. It's Dalton. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Had to throw it before he wanted.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. The inside handoff. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off play action. Lofts one high and deep. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. Washington State is ahead right now, but the school that nearly saw Ryan Leaf win a Heisman back in the day still has some work to do. They're up by 7 over San Jose State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Scarlet Knights want to move quickly.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
Looking left, and the missed connection on 3rd down. The Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. He's got great speed. No, he got loose. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake, you huddle the guys up, sudden change, be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his 1st sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. They'll leave it with him. Quick spin on the run. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Wolverines come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. It's complete to the left. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw to the end zone, it's picked off.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, the ground game. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Now the play fake. Throws for the tight end. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through 1 quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. The snap sets up the throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Olave. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Scarlet Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Seagal. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Snap in the shotgun. Throws to the tight end. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got the 1st down, looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash. He got it. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, David.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Siegel. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the ground with the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Scarlet Knights in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind the line, it's Seagal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic. But Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot. But when they find those good ones, they have great seasons.
Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. And the Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Finds a soft spot in the middle. This guy runs with some attitude, discarding tacklers, and works his way to the 19. From the gun on 3rd down. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you updated on a fascinating battle going down in the Pac-12. BYU is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Ty Detmer, this might not be over just yet.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quick completion on the out route.
They're trailing by just 4 to Nevada. We'll keep you posted on a Pac-12 showdown that, not surprisingly, guys, is already trending.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. Kick is in the air. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Nice move to keep running. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Quick strike complete. Cross just keeps moving. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Caught in the backfield. It's Francis. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grabbed in the middle. It's Francis. Knocked down at the 22. That's a 1st down, and they can still stop the clock. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. They're working that left side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He's got it and still on his feet. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Finds a spot in the middle. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Touchdown, Michigan! Fitted in the window for the score.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
The Scarlet Knights will boot it away to start the 2nd half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here comes the Michigan offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Makes the grab over the middle. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
1st down for the offense.
back to the ground game on the left. Spins away from the defense. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Looking deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun to give, looking for room. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Scarlet Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback keeps it. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And the Wolverines decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Cradles it at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Running to the left. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. And he'll be brought down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Scarlet Knights with the 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Finally out of bounds at the 21-yard line after the big run.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Quick pass on the jet motion. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Trying to find the end zone. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. He'll sneak it. Sneaks it in.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. blitz the uprights. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Makes the grab. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Wants to keep it in the air. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Pulls in the deep ball. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Now, a lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Phyllis, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Miami has the lead right now, but even here in the cradle of coaches, you just never know. This has been a tight one inside Yager Stadium. They're up by 11 over Northern Illinois. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. The Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Blasted as he lets it go. Got his man to the left. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
And this is why you consistently run the football A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown run.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. This should be the last play of the quarter. From the gun, running back on the move. And he'll be stopped for no gain on the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. Wants to throw. It's Babers. They've got the screen set up. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Scarlet Knights will send out the punt unit. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Caught over the middle. It's Francis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Quickly complete. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's second and long. They'll run play action. Wide open downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Yeah, and I like this offense keeping the foot on the gas. You got to lead by a couple scores, but keep the foot on the accelerator. Nice job. Another big play down the field for this offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They try to pop a run on the draw. Powers through. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Fired in from the red zone for the score. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. The ball pops out on the return.
Returners don't get many shots, right? Like, they only get a few shots a game. They want to maximize it. You're not going to get any shots if you don't secure the football. Got to take care of the football, big fella.
At the 45 on his way. Give him 109 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Power football with the run. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. And the Wolverines come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking down the middle. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Michigan! They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. Off the play fake. Took a shot as he threw. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Give to the running back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Babers. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This quarterback part of their running game. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. This time, they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Give to the back. Spins away from the defender. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Scarlet Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quickly complete. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented, nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.